Okay, so we opened WPI lib VS Code, and then it's like Control Shift P, and then new project or something like it.
No, Control Shift P brings up the native WPI dashboard, not WPI VS Code. You want to click this icon.
This
over
icon.
Here. It's like the WPI lib icon.
And, it's actually the same palette. I think there's like a prefix.
Oh, well, anyway, we'll start from the beginning.
Yeah, let's start from the beginning.
So once you press that, you press Create New Project.
Or you can like
brings
type
you to the project setup template.
And then you can do project type.
Template or example. We went with the example, right? Or did we go with?
I think so. Try template.
Template.
Java, yeah.
You sure? Java?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's in here. And then command robot skeleton is fine.
The default or the one below?
Do the default actually. I said skeleton, but this is for like learning, so it's fine.
Project folder.
Just put it wherever.
Yeah, you can just put it wherever. I like to put it in downloads because I'm a psycho that way.
Yeah. For me, like downloads is volatile, so I put it in like documents.
And then we could name this like Learn Robot or something.
Yeah, let's call it like Learn 1 or something like that. There's gonna be like a series. So.
And then team number is just our team number.
Yeah.
Enable.
It's fine. Don't need it.
You might want to use it, but
I've never had to use it. Yay.
You want to set up GitHub?
Oh, you're making a video for. Oh.
Yeah. Do you have GitHub on here?
It might.
Alright, let's go to the Git tab.
Source control.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, initialize the repo.
Source control is so confusing. Is that a squirrel? Source control is so confusing.
Did you literally get squirreled? Like.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, that's chill. Just initial commit and then commit it.
Origin.
That's not how Origin works.
Initial commit.
Yeah, just call it initial commit. Everyone does that.
I don't.
Okay.
Oh, for some reason.
And you can't publish it yet because it doesn't exist. So go to the browser. It's like a crash course of GitHub for Arjun.
Yep. Where's the?
Oh, my initial commit usually happens on GitHub itself.
Yeah, there's like different ways to do it.
And then I clone it and then push it.
Well, no, but you have to create the repo locally. Well,
no, you can create the repo on GitHub, then you clone it on your machine. And
but then you have to oh my whole.
You have to initialize it and then you keep on pushing.
No, you have to initialize the project inside the clone repo and then like push it. It's like more awkward than just.
And then you keep on pushing. Finish.
There we go.
There we go. I need to.
You don't have to make it the same name, but
it's
like
it's nice because like and we'll make it public so that people who aren't part of the organization can still see it.
Yeah. Oh, and Matthew just ran home.
Bro, what the hell?
Okay. Copy like the link from the top.
Publish an existing repo.
Or like this link. It's
what?
Chill. Oh, actually, yeah, that code is right there for you.
Yeah.
I was gonna type it normally.
You'd copy and paste here.
Yeah, you actually do that.
Yep, should be copied, and then you go back here and then put that in the terminal.
You need to open a new terminal. This one's like setting up the build system.
Git bash?
Sure. Any terminal should work if you have Git installed, but Git bash is the safest.
Do not ask again.
Oh, it's not focusing.
Did it paste yet?
You didn't even open the shell yet. It might take a while.
Hold it.
Yeah, what was that about not lagging?
Still takes a while.
Yeah.
It's better than that though.
Yeah. There we go.
Come on.
So what the first command is saying is that it like connects this local repository to the one at that URL. And then it sets the branch name to main, and then it pushes it. Except for, oh, you pasted it twice. That's why it failed.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can see it's like origin main git. Whatever. It'll work the second time around. Yo, he plays it like 3 times.
Did I? What the hell?
Alright, it'll work the last time when it's not like mangled.
Okay, let's wait for it.
RIP my storage space. All these videos.
Seriously, is it that much?
I don't know. Don't tell me you pasted it a 4th time. Okay, there we go. It worked. So that push command pushes the stuff to GitHub. Yippee!
So smart.
There we go. Okay. You can close out of this terminal now. You can type Control D. I think.
We'll just leave it.
Okay. Or you can just close it.
Yeah.
There's a button
Like
there.
the whole thing, or
No, just the
delete
dash.
this one. Okay.
Oh, there is a good thing about.
And then go back to GitHub, like on the browser, and reload it, and it should show up. Yay!
Yep, there it is. There's all the code, and it's made by me because I'm so good like that.
All right. Okay, so the format of a project is basically it starts executing main. So it'll go to the main class and call the main function, and that just starts this function. But you really don't need to touch this file at all, because what that does is it goes to robot and it calls, I think start robot is in here somewhere, or maybe it probably does. It goes into the command scheduler and it starts it from there. Oh wait, yeah, robot new. So here's where it actually here's where it actually starts the robot. So robot new will basically call this, and that will create your robot container. You pretty much don't need to touch robot either. Oh, we can't see. Yeah, you don't need to touch robot. So the third layer is robot container. This is where you actually do your stuff. And you can read the comments for yourself, but the important part is configure bindings, which is where you're gonna set all your controller bindings. Like you can see here, while the B button is pressed, it's gonna do something. And there's also this function which you just need to write whatever auto command you want to run. You're gonna return it from this function. Constants will you can format this however you want, but the general convention is that you have a class constants, and then inside that you have different classes for different types of constants. For example, one for each subsystem or something. Autos, you can also structure this however you want, but generally you'll have a different class for each auto, or you have one class that has a bunch of methods that return autos. Like this one is a method that returns this command, whatever that is. Yeah. It's a command. I won't get into that because you don't really need to write commands like this. And okay, yeah, so that's the structure of this skeleton project. So we're gonna actually make changes to the skeleton. So I'm just gonna delete all the example stuff because we don't need it. Which is pretty much just that, actually. Yeah.
That's a lot of errors.
Oh, it's
yeah, well, it's just gonna complain because, first of all,
what is Git?
We can't import these two anymore because they don't exist. I'm just gonna delete that. And then we can't bind to we can't bind a button to run the example command because we deleted that. So I'm just gonna delete this as well. Example subsystem. Oh, I forgot to show example subsystem. So this is actually going to be kind of important, so I'll leave it there. Yeah, so that can stay there, that's fine. And then autos doesn't exist anymore because we deleted that. So I'm just going to make it, I think there's a command that does nothing. Just let the autocomplete like do it for you.
Oh, the last.
Yeah, commands.none. Oh, and I guess you need to. Import it. Hello. Where's the source action? Okay, it's not gonna import it for me. I think it's just like here. It's probably that. Yeah, autocomplete is gonna help you a lot. Without it, you can still like open documentation, but it's slower. Okay, so this should compile now. I don't see any errors anymore. So let's try it. Build. I'm not going to deploy it because it doesn't do anything, but we can do that after we add like a command.
Working code.
Yeah.
How do you install this?
I think I'm going to start with like keybinds, and then I'm going to go to like motors and then subsystems. Oh, I should do pneumatics at some point too.
Oh, it's
PID. Well, yeah, it's fast because it's an empty project. Okay, so now, so controller here. We generally use Xbox controllers, so don't really need this comment.
Control-Shift-P.
Yeah, and then command Xbox controllers so that we can bind things using commands instead of like having to. Oh gosh, so much to explain. The command system is basically just a wrapper around more low-level stuff that makes it easier to write code. Operator constants. So this was defined back in the. Oh, it's not working. Back in constants, remember this? So that's here, just so that we don't have like a random 0 lying around. Because if it was new command Xbox controller 0, it would be confusing. You wouldn't know what the 0 means, so we just give it a name here. If you had like a second controller, you could just create a second controller and call it something different and give it a different port. We're just going to use one for now. Alright, so the binding we can do, the format is basically the controller dot whatever button you want to bind it to. So let's say like A, and then this will be a trigger. It's called a trigger, and you can bind things to it using things like on true, and then it'll run some command. And how do we get a command? We can get commands from either a function that returns a command. For example, this is a function that returns a command. See, you can also just create a command on the spot. Like there's different ways to do it. You can do commands dot run, I think. Run once. And then I'm just going to wait for the autocomplete to tell me what it needs. It needs a runnable, which is basically a function. So you can now like define a function and pass it in here, or you can do a inline function as a lambda.
It's like ugly though, right?
Not really. It's
People
like pretty
usually
standard.
don't resort to lambdas though, right?
I wouldn't say so. Oh yeah, and if it needs some subsystems, you'd have to pass them in here manually. If you like return a command from a subsystem, then it'll fill it in for you automatically. Anyway, so our code in here, we can say like, just print a message, low-key. Yeah, like that. That looks like it worked.
The terminal?
Yeah, when you call
dashboard?
print line from here, it's gonna print it to the dashboard. So we can build this. Can you Can you turn on the robot? Oh, we're gonna need our radio now.
Here, like this thing.
Yeah.
I have to run back home to get that just because like I thought
Oh,
we
yeah.
needed it.
There we go.
I'm gonna record the whole thing as one or split it up.
I split it into different videos.
Where will we put it?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave it. It's fine. Arjo's gonna have to sit through like an hour of me yapping.
Yeah. Gotta upload it to YouTube and make like timestamps for this shit.
Alright, so what do we do that? I already got elastic, so I think
Okay. Let's see if the Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, a network. It's not up yet. We enabled 5G, right, to connect between the devices.
I think so.
Remember, it was turning blue earlier. I guess we just have to wait for it to come up.
Yeah, it does take a long time, so
Yeah.
you can like pause or stop the video even.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay, so we've managed to fix the radio and it's uploaded now. And the console is spamming about joystick button missing. That's because the joystick button is missing. And this console is the same as that one, by the way. And it's missing because it's missing. So let's let's go fix.
Okay, I got it.
Cameraman. There we go.
Cameraman never dies.
Exactly.
unless you're from Crash.
So are we just connecting one for now?
Yeah, we only used one. Make sure it's in port 0 because that's what we set it to be. Connect to Windows.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's no longer missing.
It's 2. Why is it 2? Oh, because we used 2 for SysID. I forgot.
Did we? Forgot.
I think so.
Go to 0, 1.
Move
There we go. See, it works.
Yay,
Oh,
okay.
Cool.
So now enable it.
Press A.
Yeah, and then press A and it should spam the console. Or it should press it. Hey, look! It didn't spam it, but it pressed it once.
Yeah,
Which makes
you
sense.
have to press and
Yeah.
release, and it's not press and hold.
Because I said on true run once and it worked.
Yeah.
So now you can change it to be like like
just
while
disabled
true or
itself.
something. Yeah. What?
It disabled itself.
Oh, you probably typed something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's basic keybind. Yippee. Okay, so FRC code has the concept of like ticks. Like, you know, if you know game loops, they have like every tick, like the game code runs, and it's like I think it's 50 hertz for FRC by default. So if you look in like robot.java, you'll see references to stuff like periodic. This just means it runs every tick. So you can see the command scheduler is what handles this entire command system that we rely on, and it runs every tick. And for subsystems, let's see. For subsystems, there's also the periodic method, which once you have your subsystem like initialized, it will automatically call this every time the scheduler runs. And the scheduler runs every tick, so the periodic function runs every tick. Let's see. So we want to, let's see. What we're trying to do right now is to like get a proof of concept of the dashboard working. So we want to like push the state of this A button to there every tick. So how do we do that?
Put it in robot periodic.
We could do that, but that's in a different class. So I'm thinking of how to do that. Instead of doing it in the robot container, we can do it, this is hard to hold. We could do it like in one of the subsystems. Or we could somehow, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. In the robot container, we can create a new function. Just call it like, actually, can someone else type this?
Yeah.
Public void periodic. That's fine. Just accept the Copilot suggestion. Tab, I think. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just press tab to accept it. Yeah, and then we can call it manually. That'll work. So inside periodic here, we're gonna go smart dashboard dot put boolean. Oh, why did it fall asleep while we were?
No, you might have screensavered it.
All right. And smart dashboard, yeah, it's Pascal
Turn the
case.
keyboard towards you more so you don't like accidentally press control stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It suggests it all for you. Don't even have to think.
So smart.
And then instead of example condition, you're just gonna say like,
Here.
no, like the value part. See, the key is just gonna be like what the label is. You need the stuff on the right hand side of the comma. Yeah, you can like delete that whole second parameter. You're familiar with parameters, right?
I think.
Oh.
A parameter is like each like item in a comma separated list that you pass into a function.
Argument or something?
Actually, yeah. In this case, it would be the argument. Is what you pass in. So
Use those two interchangeably. I don't care.
Are they the same thing?
you can
Pretty
delete
much,
the
they
example
describe the same
subsystem.
thing in the script. The same part of the script.
Yeah. So a function will take in parameters, and like inside the function, you oh my god. Inside the function, you refer to them as parameters, and then when you're calling the function, you pass the arguments. That's how it works. Okay. So in here,
Get into
Oh.
encoding.
okay. So here, our dilemma is that we need to somehow pass the state of that like A button into here, but we can't just call that directly, or I don't think you can. There's probably a way to do like, yeah, let's just try it, for the sake of it. So we're gonna do the same approach as we did like here. So driver controller dot A, you can type that. You can press enter to accept the suggestions, I think. Like the
No, when there's like
the
a drop down,
autocomplete, yeah. Copilot suggestions are a tab. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can convert the trigger, which is returned by A, just to a normal Boolean, and then pass into here. So let's try and deploy this code, and it should work. You can do that using the Control-Shift-P, I think, should also work, which is
Nope.
Command-Shift-P, because this is a Mac.
Same thing.
Oh, Control-Shift-P.
Oh, it's the same thing on a
Oh,
VM
is
because
it?
like there's no command key on a Windows.
Anyways, all right, sure.
Yeah, so you press the button over there and it's like a arrow symbol.
I think the normal command palette works. You just need to type the like greater than sign.
Do
And
you
then,
want to try it on the MacBook PS book?
like not really.
Okay, then just deploy.
Yeah, not right now.
What is that?
Some kind of bug. I don't know.
You never seen a
Deploying. Yay, it worked.
Are you gonna like push this?
Yeah, we are right now. Cool.
Look at how fast that built.
And then let's can Can you open driver station? Yeah, and then you'll also need to open Elastic.
What is that?
The one that
bottom
looks
the
like,
blue blocks.
yeah, the blue blocks.
Yeah. Whoa. Is it connected? Yeah, it's connected. So what you're gonna do is
Just like delete
just
both of
add a
these
new
tabs.
tab.
Or yeah.
you
How
add
do you
a
do
new
new-
tab
oh,
on
new
the
tab?
thing. Yeah, go to tab 3 and then add widget and then look for
Smart dashboard.
That's
I'll try enabling it. It's because we haven't enabled it yet, so it didn't run the code that adds it.
Whoa.
Alright, try from the add widget like tab, the button at the top
Yeah,
there.
close this window and then
Weird.
so maybe that didn't work.
Why didn't it work? Yeah, it's clearly running. Yeah, let's go back to the code and troubleshoot. It's the VS Code icon. It like launches as the blue icon instead of the WPI lib icon. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Because we we wrote the periodic method, but we didn't call it anywhere. This is what I was getting at. So go back to robot.java.
You can close the real log if it's in the
Yeah, real log spams. Yeah, don't need it. Yeah, so in robot.java, we can now call that periodic function just like robot periodic is probably fine.
where? Just anywhere?
Yeah, at the bottom of that function. No, inside this
inside
function.
the brackets.
Yeah, you need to do it inside the function.
Yeah.
Because robot periodic will get called automatically, so we can just like, oh yeah, it's in there already. So we define this periodic function to do our like smart dashboard stuff, and then we're calling it in here. Because in here we don't have access to the controller, so we're gonna call that function. In the function we have access to the controller, and we have access to the function in here. Alright, let's redeploy that and see what happens. You didn't deploy it.
Oh shoot.
You can also keep it enabled, I think.
I think it disables itself
It probably does.
because code will be down when you deploy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty useless. So then, yeah, just
It's
disable
good
the
to know.
robot.
You don't. Well, that shows that you don't have to disable the robot. It saves
Well,
time.
we have tried it before, so we know that it disabled itself already.
Successful. Okay, let's go
Yeah.
back to the
And
driver
then,
station.
Yeah, Elastic, open Elastic too.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, see if you can find it now.
Yay!
There it is. So drag.
Yeah,
it
you need to
out,
drag it out.
onto the. Yep.
And then enable the code and see if the A button works. So now the message should get printed, and it should change the color of that box.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh yay! It worked. Yeah, hold it down and it stays green, and then let go and it turns red. Hey, look at that!
So smart.
Nice. Okay,
Voice
so
control.
I didn't record that part,
Is it
but
refresh?
I committed the changes and pushed them, so now they're on GitHub in the cloud. So now Matthew can refresh, and it should
Yeah, it's
show
right
up. Oh, it's
there.
so dark.
This one.
So all I have to do is press
Pull or pull, and then did
You
you,
have to-
was,
you
was
have
there a
to
sync
fetch
changes
it.
button that you clicked?
No, I didn't. I mean,
It probably like fetched by itself. Did you
Yeah.
pull it yet?
yes.
It's there.
Oh, you just pulled it. Okay.
So let's take a look at
Yeah,
this.
he's already on the.
Yeah, you're already on the main. So, like all the code that we wrote over there is now over here. You can see that.
Oh wait, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So now let's like make some kind of like trivial change over here so we can see it get pushed back over.
Like add a comment.
Or like change example condition to be like button state. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, and then save and push it.
It auto saves, right?
No. So you can see the save indicator is still You can enable autosave probably.
There we go.
Nice. Okay. So now changes will appear here. Yeah, I'll show the commit process. So you put
Stage it.
yeah, you have to stage everything, or there's like an option somewhere to do it automatically.
Auto stage.
Wait,
Yeah.
what button do you use to stage?
Oh, just
The
the,
press
the,
button.
the
Plus
plus
button.
button.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
on stage, yeah, you know.
Yeah. So you can put a message. If you don't put a message, it'll
Change.
like open a text file that you need to type a message into there and then close the text
You
file.
have to save it.
Change key, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, this is just for learning, so the message doesn't matter that much. But generally, you want to do something that makes
And then I
sense.
commit.
Yeah, commit. So this creates like a snapshot of it on your computer, and then you can sync changes to.
Push.
Yeah, or this button.
Oh, just push because.
Sure. Yeah, they probably do the same thing. Oh.
Not
Oh.
logged in.
Right.
Wait, what does it say on his
It says we don't have permission because you're not.
Oh yeah, he's not a member of the GitHub organization.
Are you signed into GitHub?
I am.
Can I
Here.
see? Yeah.
Oh. What? Wait.
Oh, you just cancel. Yeah. User.py. Okay. Is that your Git account?
That is.
Okay.
Is it the one that's added to?
Yeah, let me just add it to the organization. Okay, now that we invited Matthew, we should be able to push. Nice. Oh yeah, you didn't pull. Okay, weird.
Oh, what?
Just cancel that and try pulling it. See what it does.
Pulling it
Oh, that did like nothing.
and pushing it.
Git can be finicky sometimes. Bruh. What do you
Pull it, yeah.
want? Sometimes it's easier to do things like through the terminal. Hello?
You have to like actually like. You like.
Whatever. Do git status. Okay. Git push origin main. Oh, it also fails. Would
Oh,
publish
do
a
I have to?
private email address.
Do we have to? Wait, what's my Git username? How do I find that?
Huh?
Oh, what's my Git email?
I don't know. Wait, this is just some like errors. It shouldn't happen, so I'm gonna stop the recording. So it worked. We pushed it, and now on this side, we can just fetch first. So that's like updating it, and then now it realized that there's a change, so we can sync it, which is just pulling it. This button would probably work too. Okay, so yeah, you can see the change just got pulled into here, and then if we try and, can you deploy it again?
Does it automatically do it here? Or?
It might not. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, wait for it to upload.
What's up?
There we go. Oh, enable, sure. And yeah, so it just like leaves a dead widget there, so you can delete that. Yeah, like the new one will work, but oh, what the heck? You can double like right click and delete it. I think 2-finger click. Oh, yeah. Go back to the. Bet. Okay, cool. So we forked the repository, so now there's a second one. So you can just open VS Code and then clone it. You want to do that. And then type it in, or yeah. Wonderful. Yeah.
2 or 1?
Two.
Run to. Put in downloads. Yeah. Open. Boom.
Nice.
Learn to.
Oh, yeah, now so you can like open all the files up again. It's gonna be in the tree on the left. Yeah.
So you created a new one or something?
And you can
Yeah.
full screen it because it's better for the eyes.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna try and do a motor.
Is this a new one or did you fork it?
Forked. Alright, so let's see what motor would be like the easiest to try and run here.
Shooter.
Shooter?
Also the funnest.
Yeah. I feel like the funnel motor like this one would be easier.
Oh, because it's just one motor.
It's just one.
This one? Or that?
That one. Yeah,
That,
the new
the
one.
far- oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's the one of the old motors though.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It'll be simpler.
You could try that one. I mean,
Yeah, we can do that later. Yeah, we can add like 2 motors to the same project.
yeah, but you should also do an example of the follower motor. Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good knowledge.
No, I'll do all that. We'll get to it. So wait, so this motor is the one that runs like the blue wheels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna start with this one and then go to this one after.
I can turn fan down a little.
Manually tune your fans.
Yeah. Because Mac keeps it really quiet all the time.
Yeah,
so it's
it
not
gets
always
hot.
best performance.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So generally, if you want to put like motors, you put them in a subsystem. You put like everything in a subsystem. So we even have one created for us here. So I'm tempted to just use it. But yeah, that's the general format of it. Yeah. So this is what I was saying about the requirements of a subsystem. Generally, you declare like what subsystems a command requires. Like for example, a command that runs the shooter will require the shooter subsystem, and that's so that if like another command tries to use it, it'll realize there's a conflict. It'll be able to resolve that. And if you just create commands like normally, then you have to manually declare which subsystems it uses. But if you do it while you're inside of a subsystem like this, then you can just use these helpers like run once without the commands dot. And it will, implicitly require this subsystem.
It's really dark mode.
What?
So let's see.
Dark mode. Oh.
We want to... How do you want this controlling to work? You guys decide that.
Put it on a joystick.
Joystick, but like, do you want the joystick to just control directly how fast it is? Okay.
Or you can also try button toggle like B.
Yeah, okay. So let's start with like how fast it is. Controlling how fast it is. So
like maybe like how much up this is how fast it goes, perhaps.
yeah. So what you can do is make a function or a method. A method is just a function inside a class. So make a method here and let's call it like set speed or something like that.
Oh, can I try?
Sure.
Where?
Inside this class.
In this class?
Yeah.
Just here.
Yeah.
So, what should
It's gonna be public. Everything's public.
Oh,
Like you can make it private or whatever, but like that's not really important.
Oh my
why am I?
Public.
Matthew, it's a keyboard, come on.
All right. Command.
This is gonna be void because it's just an action.
Oh. Gosh.
Let's call it like set
Typing
speed.
skills.
Sure, you can accept that.
What?
Tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
then, so now we actually need to declare the motor that we're gonna set the speed of. So let's go back in here and check. This motor's connected to this SparkMax. Guys, do we remember what the CAN ID of this thing was?
No.
Alright, wonderful. Nope.
how do we
Does
find
that
it?
have it, or does that only have the drive IDs?
What?
Does the diagram you have on Discord have it, or do you want me to
I don't remember because this was like a recent addition. What?
It had more than the driver, or no, that
Yeah.
Do you want to check
for the
what the
driving,
hard-
but
Let's just let's just check from the old code. It would take a while to open Rev or hardware client.
Will it?
Also, I want to copy the configuration from the old code, so like.
No, not this. Why are there 3? Why is learn 2 here instead of the organization?
I don't know. Oh, I might have forked it, bro.
Bruh.
Whatever. We can fix that later. Yeah, I think I forked it from the account instead of the organization.
How do you do that then? How do you change it?
We'll figure it out later. Okay.
Which
What
one
we're
is
looking
it?
for?
Subsystems.
Shooter.
Shooter.
It's probably shooter. Oh yeah, M feed. And feed. It's probably feed follower.
Where is it? I'm blind.
So 37. Yeah, it's 37.
Yeah.
So, you create a Spark Max, which is the motor controller, or sometimes there's a different motor controller, like a Flex. But in our case, it's Spark Max, and then you set the CAN ID 37, and you set if it's brushless or brushed. So most of the modern motors, like the Neos, are going to be brushless, but since we used a bag motor, it's brushed. Closed loop controller is just to set this like just a fancy way to set the speed. But if we're just gonna set it as like a percentage of max power, then we don't need that. Yeah, and then scroll down a little bit to configure feed. It's like right above. Yeah. And this was so you create config object that stores a bunch of parameters, and then you can call the configure method on your motor controller and pass it that config object. And this is just so that the parameters you set don't get deleted. And then for the second config, it's like simpler because we just set it to follow the first one. This is the old code. So we can go back here. So yeah, first of all, this is in the constructor of the subsystem. We need to configure our motor controller, but we haven't created that yet. So let's go create it. So at the top of the class, you're gonna declare your motor controller.
like
At the very top. Yeah. Or I mean, anywhere like at the top level of your class, but usually the top is the easiest place. So, don't remember what it's called. Oops. There we go. What do we call it? It's called Spark Max, so just need to import that from somewhere. Yeah, from here. Which means we need vendor deps. Okay, cool. So go over to the vendor deps tab. I think this is the bottom one.
Bottom left, yeah. Click out. That
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you need to install Rev. You can scroll down or search for it. Yeah, revlib.
Oh, should I do it?
Yeah.
You can scroll up.
No, it does it for you when you clone it, so you don't need to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can go back to the file select to top left. Yep.
Yeah. You can close out this JSON file. Yeah, okay. Cool. So now you'll be able to create that. Oh yeah, look at it, like installing all this stuff for you. So go to the top again, and the autocomplete should do it for you. Just type like Spark Max, not at the very top, because what we're doing is creating a member variable. Yeah, there we go. Spark Max. It says motor. I'll call it like motor controller or something to specify that it's a motor controller. Yeah, and then just accept that. We need to change it. Our thing's on 37 and it's a bag, so it's... Yeah. And then good practice is to leave a like empty line in between, so... Yeah. Okay, so now in your constructor, you don't need an empty line before. Some people like to do it. Yeah,
Looks neater.
I guess.
Also, why did you use 2 spaces as a tab instead of 4?
I think it was just the default.
Less convoluted.
Yeah, that way you don't have to like scan.
Scroll
Yeah.
horizontally.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna configure this motor controller, and that's gonna be with the code motorcontroller.configure. So I'm gonna type that.
Here.
Yeah. And this is the constructor of example subsystem, which is a function that has the same name as the class. And it gets called automatically when you create the subsystem. I think it's just like configure. Yeah, there we go. And the autocomplete is telling us that we need a config and and a reset mode and a persist mode. So, hello. So we need to pass in. Oh, okay.
What just happened?
I pressed the volume button. It stopped the recording by accident. Okay. So we need a config object which doesn't exist. So like just put a comment or something. And then on the next line. Yeah, on the next line. You're gonna put the reset mode and the persist mode. Which I don't remember how to do that. Just press Option Tab to go back to Chrome.
Oh.
Or okay, you can also just click on Chrome. So scroll down to where we did this. Config.
This.
Go to the like config. Yeah, feed, because that's what we're copying this from. So that's the config object. It's called SparkMax config. And then here, there's the reset mode and persist mode. So that's how you do it. So just copy the format of like the configure call, because this is what we did. You recognize the same thing, like motorcontroller.configure. Yeah. Actually, don't literally copy paste it. I want you to type it out so you learn.
So just all of this?
Yeah, pretty much. So this is going to be reset mode dot something. K reset safe parameters, I think. Yeah. We use reset mode so that like there's no parameters we accidentally set and then it gets resetted and then the behavior changes for some reason. So we always set it to like the defaults. That's what reset mode is. Persist just means that stuff that we save will stay across like power cycles. And you do this every time you configure. Yeah, you're missing commas in your parameter list, in your argument list. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Between the arguments, you need to put commas. Yeah, that's a semicolon. Okay. So now back to that config. We can't pass a config object into config because it doesn't exist. So before this line of code, we need to go create that. So this would be like, you're still inside the function call.
Oh.
That's outside of the function. So you need to put inside the function, but not in the argument list. Yeah. So we're gonna create, I think it's called SparkMax config. Yeah. Just accept that. And then next line, you're going to say config dot, I think.
It's caps lock.
And it's lowercase config. Yeah, and then, I don't remember. Go back to the... Yeah, so we can set the inverted mode, the idle mode, the current limit. That's like the important part. We don't need the other ones. So you can say config.inverted false, I guess. We can change that later if it ends up being wrong. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, K coast is fine, I guess. I can show you what that does later. It's probably like idle mode dot. Oh, sure. Guess that works. Oh. Yeah, smart current limit, I think. And then this just depends on the size of your fuse. 40 is probably fine.
40?
Yeah, you forgot all your semicolons. That's what it's complaining about. And then
Always remember the semicolon.
K coast doesn't exist because you have to say idle mode dot K coast.
probably gonna have
If you just press tab,
I'm
I think
probably
it'll
gonna
accept
forget.
that right now. Yeah. Now instead of the comment, we can actually give it our config object. Yeah. No errors. Yay. Okay. So now we set up that motor, we need to actually control it. So go down to where we made that. Did we make the other function? I think we did. It's like below this. Yeah. Set speed. So now we actually have a motor to set the speed of.
Alright.
So make a line for that. Yeah, there we go. Too easy. You can low-key delete example condition. It's like bloat. It was like there by default. Yeah. You can delete all the comment as well. The comment was tied to the function, so. Yeah. Periodic is where we would low-key, like we never use that, but if we had something like to put on the dashboard, we could put it there. So yeah, let's do that later. Okay. Go back to subsystem though. I don't think we're done yet. Because we have the set speed function, but we have no way to like run it. Actually, we do. So when you bind, like when you do key binds, you need to bind the button to a command. This is not a command. It's just a function. So either you could create a command like directly in the keybind, which is what we did before.
Yeah.
Where was it? Configure bindings. Yeah, so we just created a run once command right there. But instead of that, we can just return a command directly from here. This would be easier. So this actually already does that for us. You can run once and then the action goes here. So instead of that, just do set speed. And then how do we get the controller input? Good question. I don't remember. Let's go back to the example code, or the old code. And this is going to be, instead of subsystems shooter, it's going to be like drive. Maybe. Okay, maybe go to robot container. That's where we define all the keybinds anyways. Oh yeah, there we go. Scroll up to like the drive. Yeah. So there we're using a default command. Oh, so we can just do that. Okay. Sure. mDriver is the name of the controller in this code base. We don't need apply deadband right now, just for learning. Okay, cool. Go back to the... Yeah. So, there's different ways to do this. Thinking like... Yeah. It would be simpler to probably just pass the speed as a parameter into example method command. So you want to do that, add a parameter to line 42.
Yeah. Yes. Z.
Like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it needs a data type.
Oh.
What is the type
don't
of
ask me
speed?
about that.
What?
What is speed? Is it like a...
Oh.
Oh wait, I didn't
What?
delete that one. Whatever.
Yeah, int. Yeah. And then now instead of... Yeah. Sure.
I didn't know.
And then here you call upon this.
Yeah,
Putting-
and
Okay,
I would
so I-
rename example method command to just be like set speed command.
But it was like actually. Right.
Yeah, and convention
Oh,
is to start
that.
it with a lowercase letter.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Uppercase is for like types. Like classes. Yeah, okay, that's good. So now you gotta change that.
What if I just like?
I think if you press the trackpad like more gently, it'll work.
Yeah, you gotta start gentle.
And then instead of 0.5, you can do
Is that a percentage?
what?
Half
Yeah, it's like
max
a
speed.
multiplier. Just set it to like... Oh yeah, this is not going to be... It's not going to have anything to do with the B button anymore. So instead of that, we can just set it to like always run. Let's see, what's the easiest way to do that? Probably be through setting it as a subsystem's default command. So actually just delete the whole line. We can like retype it. You can keep the A button stuff. I just mean the one line. Oh. Nice.
So what do you mean?
Alright, can you hold this actually? I'm just gonna... Oh, you covered the camera. Yeah, so you can say
Oh.
the example subsystem default command, which is the one that's going to run every tick. It's easier. And then just do that. And then instead of 0.5, we can say like, sure, something like that. Where's the home key?
The what?
The home key. How do you go
There's
to the
no
beginning?
home.
Oh, bruh. Okay.
Control shift, not option left.
Control shift.
No, option left, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe not.
Might be like command. Oh, okay. Oh, a command is Windows or something. Whatever.
Control and command do the same
Beyond
thing.
shenanigans. But yeah, this will work. So it'll just get the y-axis of the left joystick.
Isn't it like negated or something?
Yeah, so you just press it down instead of up, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to enable autosave.
Matthew, behave.
Is there some kind of documentation for this?
Yes, just
Just the old code.
yeah, the old code is pretty good documentation, but there's also like
Like, is there like actual documentation?
yeah, there
Not-
is.
Yeah.
Search for it.
You know the saying, code is documentation.
Okay. Yeah, how does this compare to the old way of doing it? Yeah, here we're also setting a default command and then calling that function and then passing it in. The difference in here is that we're passing lambdas into it. So what manual drive is going to do is going to take this function that we pass and then call it. Oh shoot, we need to do that. Yeah, let me show you why. Because if we try and run this now,
Command what?
oh, why did it fail? Why did it disconnect? Oh, the cable came out.
Oh.
You gotta do something about the drive system. It's like that's the default subsystem.
Yeah, but like it's so complicated because there's like 8 motors on it.
Yeah.
I'm starting
What
from
if,
the
what if
basics.
we create a template Java project for ourselves with like the driving already configured?
Like I could do that, but then like you would just rely on that without actually understanding it. That's why I'm hesitant.
So do you want to take us something? Okay, we have a video of that.
Well, that's like I'm kind of deriving it from from first principles, from scratch. Why is it taking so long? What the- Oh, it's successful. It just didn't show us, bruh. Okay. All right, so enable, but you'll see that the joystick like doesn't do anything.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like the A button still works and stuff, but the joystick doesn't do anything. And that's because if you look at the code here, what's doing is saying, what is the left Y like joystick right now? And it's going to answer 0, right? It's 0. And then it's going to pass that to this get command function. This will return a command that sets the speed to whatever we pass it, which is 0. So now we have a command that sets the speed to 0, and that's our default command. So of course it's not moving. What you need to do is wrap this in a lambda instead, which is just an inline function. And it's going to complain because that we didn't make it take a lambda. So the way to do that is supplier of double.
Oh, you can't call it lambda functions normally?
No, lambda function is a supplier. There we go. And then, yeah, we just accept this. So, speed is now a function. And we can call it like this. Or I think like, yeah, Java is like weird like that. You pass in a function, but it becomes a supplier, and you call get to basically call the function. So now what we're doing is this function will run set speed, but it'll call that function speed, which is this, to figure out what speed it should be. So now every time this function is called, sorry, the command is called, every time the set speed command is called by the scheduler, it's going to go and first ask us what speed, which is the controller input. So it should actually work now.
So why exactly did it not work before?
Because configure bindings only gets called once, and when it gets called, it just says, "Oh, what's the left Y? 0,"
Oh,
and then it just
I
uses that
see.
forever.
So like you have to make it like continuously call.
Yeah. So here we give it like the means
Yeah.
to call it instead of the actual value.
Yeah.
Then it can go grab it. Yeah. Enable. Yeah, it works. Do you wanna press the joystick? Yeah, it's working. You're pulling it positively. Can you do it like really slowly? Oh, the shutter speed is like messing up. Let's do it even slower.
Should you like move this away or something?
Oh, that's spinning the right way, right? Yeah. So we.
Down.
Yeah. Okay. That's that. So it doesn't need to be inverted. We can invert the joystick because down is positive for joysticks.
For the Y value, not the X.
Yeah, for the y-axis.
Oh, that's weird.
You can disable.
Yeah, it's good practice to disable. You can also press enter to disable.
I forgot, did we ever include the back motor in the actual comp code?
Yeah, I think we
We
did.
did, okay.
Well,
Never saw it happen. So.
you don't know that it's a bag motor from the code. You just know it's a brushless motor.
Yeah, but like, did it work during comp? Because I never like paid attention to it. After
Yeah,
we
yeah,
put
it just
out.
followed the other.
Yeah, okay,
beat.
that's good. Oh yeah. Now I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, so here, instead of passing a y, you just pass a negative y.
Like,
No.
why wouldn't that work? Wait,
Because it would be get left minus y, which doesn't make sense.
so
Get left y will give you whatever the y value is. So how do you negate that?
negative.
No.
No.
What's the whole term?
Yeah, what are you trying to negate?
This.
Sure, so where would you put the minus sign?
No.
Closer. So now what you're doing is you're saying,
Oh.
yo driver controller, can I negative? Which doesn't make sense.
Can you like negative 1 times?
Yeah,
Good.
Oh.
that's right. That'll work. You can also do negative 1 times, but this is shorter.
Yeah, you can also do 0 minus if you want to put a 0 in front.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of different ways to do it. Cool.
Or you can do it. Like,
Try deploying it. See if the joystick does that.
Or you could do that command minus 2 times of that command.
Yeah.
Ooh. So mathematics.
Or you just make it mine Bitcoin first.
You can also let's see. What I want to do after this is use like a closed loop controller. Actually, no. Let's do that in the next episode. Because that's too complicated for this project.
What'd you say? To do what?
To do like PID to change
Oh,
the speed
yeah,
of it,
yeah.
and that way we can keep track of the speed on the dashboard as
Right.
well. That would be cool. So yeah, enable it again.
What did we change? Negate inverted the control?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already moving.
So now you can push it upwards instead.
Push the joystick off.
No, it's still moving.
The left one. Yeah, that's because we didn't do dead bands. I'll show you dead bands after.
Yeah, it does move clockwise.
Wait, it should move clockwise if you push it up, right?
Yeah.
And that works, right?
Yep.
And yeah, if you push it down, it'll just move backwards. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, this does sound like.
Dead bands?
Yeah, dead band.
No,
So the reason it keeps moving even if we don't do anything is because of like drift,
a little bit of-
basically. Yeah. It'll say it's at like 0.01 instead of 0.
Or you can just make it so that if it's low enough, it just ignores it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so what we're
good
doing.
command.
It is.
So we could code that like manually, but we can also just like use the existing code for that, which is matthewtill.apply deadband. What's matthewtill? Matthewtill is something that WPI provides for us. So we can just literally copy that. Yo, can you go back to the code? And then instead of passing that directly, you say
Here.
yeah. Minus sign can go inside or outside, doesn't really matter in this case.
The outside looks nice.
matthewtill.apply deadband.
Wait, can you?
Matthew Till. It gave you the success.
But it's not gonna like autocomplete for you if you don't type it right. Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think it was? Matthew Till.
Yeah, and then point
Matthew
1.
Till.
We usually do like 0.07, I think.
It's like when you till the soil, like you're tilling
Wait,
that.
go back to the example to see
That's
if
a lot
that's
of
right.
like.
It's like below. Oh yeah, controller. We just had it as a variable. If you scroll up like a tiny little bit, it'll be right there. Yeah,
You
see,
should just get a mouse.
0.07.
You should just get a mouse.
We have a mouse. Oh yeah, and it's red because you didn't import it. So just like put your cursor at the end of that word. Yeah. And then like I think control space. Oh, okay.
No, that's not on the...
Mac OS.
What are you trying to do?
Just press space and like delete the space. I'm just trying to trigger the autocomplete. Like delete the L and retype it.
Can you just like type math utils?
Yeah, there we go. And just accept that and it'll import it for you.
What's that sound?
There we go.
We should tell Matthew. Do you know
Yeah,
what
like
that means?
generally you
Make
can
a
look
break
up
in
the
middle.
documentation. It'll
That's
tell you
not
what
how
to
that's not
import, but
telling you,
like
soil or something.
it does it for you this way. Okay, now
In
you
order
can.
to till soil, all you need is a plow.
So what should happen now is that you press the controller like a little bit and it doesn't respond because we deadbanded it.
Not
Oh wait,
yet,
have
not
you?
yet.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, you can enable it now. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, if you like barely touch it, it shouldn't respond.
Yeah.
The point is to make it stay
Then-
still.
Yeah,
not
and by
moving
default
your
it's
joystick.
still, which is good. Okay.
can't you just make this automatic or something?
Like yeah, but that's not the point right now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah. Okay. So
it's only 8? Okay.
we made a second motor controller.
Why does
And then-
the 8 look like that?
It's upside down.
Yeah, it does look upside down with that. Okay, go down and we're gonna create a second config object just at the bottom of the constructor there. So
Right here? Or no, like...
I would put it at the bottom, yeah.
Configure... Go.
Yeah, but we need a second config object, so you need to go create that too. Type it out, don't be lazy.
This one?
Yeah.
This line? Wait.
No, everything having to do with config. We need a second config.
Ah.
Also, I need to show you like the short notation, and I would put it like below because you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah, we're like configuring the first one and then configuring the second one. So you call it
Yeah.
config 2 or something. Normally you would make better names for it, but yeah. And it's like the same, except for wait. Go back to the example code again.
This should be config too. Let's see.
Nicole.
Yep. Which file am I looking for?
Great question.
Config.
The shooter.
What am I looking for?
Control C and D, they're like right there. Oh, wait, no, it's in here, yeah. Go scroll down to the next function. Right there, config feed. Oh, that's probably the dasher. I hold the camera.
Oh, well, this is a janky way to. Should probably not record them. I don't think you should. Come on, you're better than this.
What's wrong with recording people?
Secretly doing it.
This
without
isn't very
thinking.
secret. The phone's just up. I mean, it's like the same thing as a.
Matthew, are you
What's
those
the
kind of people that like storm up to other people and go like, "Stop recording me"?
Perhaps.
Yeah, I can see that. I can't lie.
Oh, this is the most jankiest way to get food.
You got food, guys. Okay.
Alright, I'll be.
Let's put it here. Let's just finish this one first before we eat.
Hold it.
What'd you get? What'd you all even order?
Food.
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so the
so-
Let me
for
see.
the
Let me
config-
look at the receipt.
Not
This,
now,
right?
bro. config D, yeah.
Turkey sub, Italian bread, turkey.
Oh, yeah, can't
what?
see.
Blah blah blah. And,
Look down there.
Two turkey subs and one
down
spicy
here.
turkey sub.
So
Italian
yeah,
sub.
the second one, we're just gonna say
Raise
idle
messages.
mode and smart current limit, but then we follow. Yeah, okay, so
Okay, so let's see. Smart. Why is it set to 24, 25, or do I just like ignore that
what 25? There's no 25.
In the new
here?
Oh, whatever. Wait. What's the other one set to? 40?
40.
Okay, that's fine.
Idle
Go. So
mode.
this, we swapped the order now. For this one, 2 is like the Neo. So that's 40, but this one should be 25 then.
What? This?
Yeah, because that one's the brushed one.
Okay. And then what am I doing? Follow.
Yeah, follow the other one.
Why is it written like dot dot dot?
I'll show.
instead
I
of
was gonna show you that. I
Oh,
just forgot
okay.
about it.
Follow this. Wait. There's 2.
Yeah, follow the other one. Follow config.
Follow. And what's the other thing? True.
True just means it should be inverted.
Yeah. So that's if 2 motors are like directly like
Yeah.
that. But if they're parallel, then you wouldn't.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
We can remove inverted.
Complaining about.
I think it's called anti-parallel.
This config 2.inverted. We don't need that anymore. Because it's a follower.
yeah.
Yeah, and then apply config 2. Yeah. So what's it complaining about? Let's see. I'm shaking the camera so much. Sorry, Arjun. Spark.
Spark base.
Oh, sorry. You don't follow the config. You follow the motor controller.
Oh, that's motor controller one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay.
Growling behind us.
There's a little sign in it.
Someone's hungry. Anyway,
I think
Hungry?
we're good.
What?
hi hungry. Anyway, is this all set?
That should be it. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Followers are pretty
You want
trivial.
to test it out?
Yeah. And
You should
after
probably-
that,
Wait, is it connected?
Yeah, you
No,
should
it's
probably
not.
flash
Hold
the
on.
code.
It's the comms are still down because of the.
bruh.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh.
At least the radio's good now.
And this is plastic, so.
Yeah.
Do you want to like wait or?
No.
What could possibly be making this radio so hot?
So if you hover on like config.inverted, the top one,
There.
the inverted one, though, hover over inverted. Yeah, see, it returns the modified object. It returns a config object, right? And when you call inverted, you call it on a config object, right? So config is a config object, but config.inverted is also a config object, which means you can call functions on it. Do you understand? Like, idle mode requires a config object to call on, right? Like, you call config.idle mode because that's the thing that you're configuring, right?
Yep.
But like config.inverted returns config, basically.
I see.
You know,
So you
it's
can
a lot
say-
easier for people who aren't like
What's that called? Like a recursive thing?
It's not really recursive, it's just like a chaining pattern. But
Interesting.
because config.inverted is itself config,
Yeah.
you can just say that dot idle mode. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you can
Delete.
delete that.
Well,
What
he
am
really
I
seems to
deleting?
understand this.
This.
Yeah. Well, like delete it onto the previous line, just to prove my point, and then replace And this works.
Dot.
Yeah, it works.
Wow.
It works because
What?
config.inverted returns config, and then this whole thing simplifies to config, and then it's just config.idle mode. That makes
Yeah.
sense?
Oh.
Yeah. And then same with the thing below.
Yeah, same with smart current limit.
So you could just chain all of them together.
You can just chain all of them together, yes.
Though, is that necessary?
Wow,
Hold on, what did I do?
yeah, you deleted the coast.
Oh, so that's why some objects return
And then we can like make
Yeah,
it
yeah,
look
that's like
prettier
return.
by.
Exactly.
So
You can
smart.
press enter after inverted as well, before inverted.
Oh yeah, so
And then you
smart.
can indent it.
Ooh, yeah.
And that just returns us to what the code originally was, like in the old code. And do the same thing for config 2. Yeah, you can press enter on the... Oh, that works too.
And then like that.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Copilot just did it for us.
So smart.
Yay. And then this was when I would demo it, but it's not working, so... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so when you're creating a new subsystem, you can't just new file here, okay?
I mean, you can. You
gotta-
just have to type everything yourself.
Yeah, you do this and you go to create new class command. And then you would choose
Subsystem. It's the last one.
yeah, here it is, name it. So like we could put example subsystem 2 or we could put intake.
Yeah,
if
call
that's
it
more
intake.
intuitive. And boom, it generates the template code for you. Let's see, do we need to include this in the robot container or something?
Yeah, do that at the end.
Okay. So yeah. Colin, your URL.
Hold it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Hold it.
All right.
No. Here, sit.
Oh my.
So what do we do here?
Okay, so we're...
Configuration stuff.
Yeah, so think about what the subsystem needs to do. It needs to spin the motor, so you need a motor.
Someone get Matthew.
Extends.
Yeah. So create the motor.
Farm.
Yeah, why is that like indented?
Where?
At the beginning. We put like an extra indent for some reason. Yeah, also it's like you put it randomly in between two functions, which is weird. I put it at the beginning or at the end. Yeah, oh, what the
my
hell?
God.
I'm using FN, bro.
I keep thinking it's control. What is this? Wait, no. What changed?
Nothing.
Yeah, I would put it at the top.
What is going on here?
Well, that's not inside the class anymore, is it? Like, why did you separate the comment from its function?
Colin, bro.
You don't need that.
Selling. Yeah.
Is it brushed?
I
Yeah.
think so. Let's just check the old code. There's Matthew.
There it is.
Intake.java. 61 brushed.
You're late.
You separated the comment from its function again. See? Yeah, you can put an empty line before that. That would make sense. Yeah. Okay. So now you configure. Just think backwards, right?
I don't remember that far back.
No, I mean like think from the most recent thing. Like you need to configure the motor, right? So that's going to be intake motor.config. Configure, and it's going to be inside a function. You can't just run code like that. Like, code doesn't belong outside of a function.
I'm just gonna steal
Unlike
this.
Python.
No. That's cheating.
Bad, Colin.
Go back.
All right.
So you can't put code outside.
Of a function, unlike. Or,
I mean, you can, but like not in this case. All that code is outside the function.
Outside which function?
You're not outside all the functions. It's not in a function. That's inside a class. You can see how it's inside a class,
Oh.
right?
Oh, here.
That's below a function. There we
There
go.
we go.
So
Put
intake
a pat
motor.
on the back for that shit.
No.
Thought for 2 minutes.
It spent 1.5 thousand tokens. It's just .configure, I think. Well, like you need
Is it?
parentheses and stuff. You knew that, right? Like function calls, parentheses.
No,
Okay.
Back to CSA.
I didn't take it.
When you call a function, you need parentheses. Configure
Why
the
is it
function.
red?
Because you need to pass it some arguments and you didn't. See, it's telling you what it needs. Well, no, like. See, it tells you what it needs. What does it need?
Reset and persist.
And also what? Wait, read to me the parameter list of configure.
Look at the parentheses, bro.
Oh, down there?
No, in the
Wait.
little help box.
In the colored one.
Yeah.
Rev-
No, after configure. See the yellow configure there?
No. Oh,
Read what's in the parentheses.
Spark base config.
Yeah.
Set up a config and then reset mode and then persist mode.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
So, and now that tells you what you need to do. Oh, right, I need to create a config object. Except for you can't just do that. You have to create it like outside.
Outside.
Outside of this, you're inside a function call, so you can't like. Because remember how you create
Yeah.
the config object? You need to like.
So
do, like-
is this outside enough for you?
Yeah.
Oh, Akbar.
Spark base.
Allahu Akbar. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, now you can like do all the configs.
Do we want 25?
I don't remember. Check the. Oh, we said it's a
40.
break also. Interesting.
What does that do?
It makes it break.
So coast is like you could still spin it with your hands and break.
Yeah,
as if
try
you
that right
can.
now. Actually, yeah. Try to spin the feed motor. It should just let you do it.
This one?
The blue one. Yeah, it just lets you do it. Yeah.
40.
Was it 40?
Yeah.
Okay. You also, if you set invert to false, it's like false by default, so you can delete that if you want. And also, you can use like shorthand for the setting multiple configs without having to re-specify. Remember that? Yeah, and now you can like format it nice. No.
That
No.
isn't that what you did?
Close.
Yeah, but where
Cool.
did we start the enter?
Yeah, remember?
Oh.
What's common to all of them? I mean, you can do that if you want to, but like that's not it.
And
Where can you press enter so that all the lines will start with the same thing?
Oh, wait.
oh boy.
Almost.
What? That's
That
wrong.
way, because it's inside the
Look at
parameter
colors,
list.
it's
Yeah, look
colored.
at that. Yeah.
I thought color didn't matter.
It kind of does.
No, it's supposed to help you see like what is what.
There we go.
Oh.
Now where's the next one?
Well, that's inside the list, so yeah, you can skip.
There.
And then you
we
can indent
go.
it to make it like obvious that they're. Yeah. Oh, press space again. Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Okay. Yeah, you can configure it with that config object
Reset
now.
mode, persist mode.
The first one is config, so you need to give it that.
What?
See, the first one's config.
It's just taking a while.
Spark base config. Yeah, isn't that? Why is this wrong?
You didn't. You probably didn't include. Oh, you did. What the heck? Oh, you know why? It needs a Spark Max config, not a Spark Base config.
What's Spark Base? A different type of motor control?
No, it's just the base. So basically, it's like intake motor.configure expects a Spark Base config, but you can give it a Spark Max config and it'll still work.
Oh,
That's
what
like
the heck?
that's like it asking what? Yeah, the door. Yeah, it's like you go to the vet and the vet expects you to bring an animal, right? The vet wouldn't be like, "What the heck? You brought a dog, not an animal." It's still an
What
animal,
if you brought Matthew?
you know. So it would still work. Just change the include the import up above at the top. You're still importing Spark base config.
Oh, you're
Here?
talking about inheritance? Or
Yeah,
something?
inheritance. That's what it is. There you go. That works now. You can
There we
pass your
go.
config into there. And a Spark Max config is a Spark base config.
Wait, so what do you
So
mean?
it'll still work. What?
Pass my config into here?
Yeah. Configure what? Configure your config. Yeah. And then you need to pass your reset mode and your persist mode. The copilot is wrong in this case, so
Oh no. How many credits do I have left for Copilot?
I don't know. You missed your comma as well. Yeah.
Wait, comma.
Yeah, it's a parameter. It's an argument list.
It's a semicolon.
I told you the copilot was wrong. You can
He
fix
still
it.
accepted it.
You can fix it.
Where?
The red errors. Go to the
Not quick fix, bro.
I mean, wait. Try quick fixing it. See what it does. Nope. Nope. Okay. Hover over configure again.
You can use the sidebar chat.
Yeah. See, you need
But the AI doesn't know about the documentation. That's it.
it needs reset mode and it needs persist mode, and you gave it like
point.
com dot all this.
How many credits do you have left? No, how many credits are you allowed?
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh no, you have to check in your GitHub.
Delete that empty line.
It looks ugly.
Bothering me.
It's pissing me off.
Yeah, and then you can like trigger the autocomplete to make it import those. It's complaining because you didn't import it yet. Yeah. Yippee. So now you can make functions that will like change the speed of it too. Also, is intake something that we need to like have variable control over the speed, or can we just set it to
No,
like on
just
and off?
run max.
Okay, so we can create a function that turns it on and one that turns it off.
Yeah, make it a
In
toggle.
intake?
You wanna make it a button toggle or a?
Whatever you want, I don't know.
make it a-
Should make it a joystick toggle.
Okay, so
It's not.
functions go inside
Of course you
classes.
can. Up, and then it starts. Up, and
Alright.
it stops.
Correct, yeah. It'll be public because everything's public. It's like bad practice, but whatever.
Well, it's not like you
And
need
it's
to,
instead of set intake speed, it's gonna be like set on or something,
I mean,
whatever
why-
you want to call it.
Why is there even like public and private?
It's so that
So you
like
can create the same thing with the different things with the same name in other files.
yeah. No, you just set it. Make a function for on and make a function for off. Or you can make a function that turns it like depending on what the.
On, right on. Yep.
Actually, no. Do it like this. You know what? Sure. We'll do it the long way, and then I'll show you how to shorten it.
Can I just put this as 1?
Well, if it's always one, why would you need a parameter in the first place? Just don't have a parameter. Yeah. Well,
Like
just
delete the
just completely
everything
don't
in the
have a parameter.
parentheses.
Yeah.
Oh. what?
Yeah. Just press
Ignore
escape
that.
to ignore that. Yeah. And then set 1.0.
Sig figs.
Yeah. It's just good practice to put 1.0 instead of 1.
Yeah, so you know
'Cause
it's
you know
like
it's a
not
double.
Boolean or like 1 or 0. It's like you have in between.
And 1 for off.
0 for off.
No, like another one.
Oh. On
On.
0.0. Gotta have those sig things.
Alright, so these are functions, but they can't be bound to anything because you don't have commands for them, so make a command for it.
What?
So you need, like, these are just functions, you know?
Yeah.
You can't do keybinds with just plain fun. You can, but it's, like,
Yeah,
annoying.
you have to like put it to a controller button.
So
To,
now,
like X.
now you need to make a command for it, so you can,
In container or?
a command
intake.
is just a variable, so you need to create like for example, you created a SparkMax config,
Yeah.
right? You need to create a command. And instead of a variable, it's going to be a function that returns it. So this is going to create a command and return it. So I'll make a new function.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Still void, right?
No. it's
Because
return.
you need to return a command, so
Yeah,
it's going to be
void
command.
means not returning, but if you're doing something that returns, then you have to.
Yeah, and it's going to be wait, go back to
Parameters.
go back to command. Like trigger the autocomplete. No. 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 Like delete the D and type it again. There we go. See how it's capitalized?
Yeah.
And if you select that, it'll import it for you. Yeah. And then, yeah, sure, toggle intake command. Whatever.
Whose subway is that?
I don't know. Probably Collins. Okay. So what you can do is have a variable to keep track of whether it's on or off. Because that's what toggling is, right? You need to know if it's on or off to be able to toggle it.
I mean, does that here?
Yeah, but it's like... I don't like that approach.
Isn't there something where you could like set its state to like 0 minus its current state?
No, it's 1 minus.
Yeah, 1
current
minus
state.
Yeah,
current state.
that.
But like, nah.
I'm like, nah.
So instead of all this, because I want you to like
I
figure
mean, you
out
don't
how to
need
do
if
it by
statements,
yourself.
do you?
So like, basically delete the entire body of that function, and I'm gonna have you rewrite it. Well, no, like,
Like autocomplete, but like delete what's inside.
yeah, delete what's inside the function.
Yeah, marked by the brackets
There.
Yeah,
and the ending. Yeah.
yeah. So you are gonna return run once. Oh my gosh, it's just gonna do it for you, isn't it? Okay. Sure.
Stop pressing FN. It's pissing me off. You just change your keyboard.
Yeah, and then you can press. Sure. You need a
No.
semicolon.
At the end. And it's not the end. There
Yeah.
we go.
And then change your null to be a function, because run once expects a function. So you can actually make a function, or you can just do a lambda.
What's the difference?
I'm gonna show you the difference. Okay, make another function then.
Like here?
Yeah, and call it a toggle intake or something like that.
Would it be void because
Because it doesn't return anything, it just does something. Yeah. Sure, and then instead of using motor.get, we're gonna just have a variable to keep track of it. So go to the top again, because it's good practice to put variables at the top
top of where?
of the class. Yeah.
Define a variable.
Yeah, we're gonna call it like, it's gonna be Boolean because it's only on or off.
Bool.
Sure, whatever you want to call it.
Why do you call it? Can't you just make it like an integer or something?
Yeah, but why?
Wait, do you have to type out? the
So-
whole
so you
thing,
could do
or can
1
you just
minus.
Type out bool.
1 minus, and then to toggle it.
Yeah, but there's ways to do it with Booleans too. What?
Do you have to type out the whole word, or do you just type the first 4?
Boolean. In Java, it's called Boolean.
Aw,
Forgot
man.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
I would've
type
forgotten
out the
it.
whole thing for like integer.
Yeah. Except for if you're using the box type. But that's different.
Oh, so that means if you wait, no, there's no floating point in Java. Is there?
You only, yeah, it's called float.
Oh, but like then why did they shorten it? If Boolean isn't shortened, shouldn't they make
don't know, man.
floating point?
So when you refer to intake status, you don't need Boolean anymore. That's only when you're defining it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then your if needs parentheses. Yeah, and the reason why I deleted the equals true is because if statements already check if it's equal to true. So, so yeah, that's fine. Just wait, don't accept it. Type it yourself. Oh my, why is it so blurry? There we go.
Type it yourself.
So yeah, if it's true, then toggle it off. Yeah. Else, you don't need that stuff.
You don't?
Yeah.
To set it
Because we're gonna put that inside the toggle
Right.
intake itself. So yeah, you didn't close your braces. Yeah, there we go. Else toggle it on.
Is this
You can
supposed
fix
to
the
be-
indentation later. Just type it for now. Yeah, you can press Shift Tab to de-indent. By the way, it's faster.
Or backspace.
See? Yeah. Okay, so this should work. So now you have a function to put into your run once. Because it wants a function. So now you have that function. It's called toggle intake. You don't need the lambda. You can just literally say toggle intake without the parentheses.
Semicolon.
No, we don't need. It's inside a parameter list. And yeah, the suggestion is correct. You need this colon to refer to a function. That's just so it knows it's referring to the function by name instead of trying to call it.
All right. And then you set the variable. Or
Oh yeah, I forgot. You need to set the variable inside the toggle functions.
So
Inside the functions themselves.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that way it takes care of it for you. Every time you set it, it'll remember.
This is a long way to write it, right?
Yeah, I would shorten it. But I'd rather show you the long way instead of just taking you directly to the short way and confusing.
Can I write some of this
Yeah.
later?
Yeah, after.
So
So now that we have that command, we can
Right here.
bind it. Yeah. And this is where... Okay, yeah, so try and bind it.
what was the other one?
It's below. It's in configure bindings. Yeah. You can probably delete the A button press thing now. Yeah. And then it's gonna be... Yeah. This is when you realize you didn't make an intake subsystem. So you need to go create that now.
Oh, man.
No, like you made it, but you didn't like instantiate it. Go back to container. Scroll up. See how you made an example subsystem?
Here.
Yeah, but you didn't make an intake. Yeah. You can also just make it public, but like whatever it says.
Look at you typing it all out.
Yeah, you need to trigger the autocomplete so it will import it for you. Or you can import it yourself, but
Yeah, by typing import and then.
yeah. No, that's right. Yeah. It's complaining because you haven't used it yet, so now you go used it.
Where was that?
Yeah, 58. Oh yeah, and we're not gonna do this with the like controller input. We're gonna do this with like buttons, right?
Yeah.
So instead of doing it as a default command, you would say like whatever button you want to toggle the intake. So what button?
KX.
KX?
What?
X.
Yeah, X. So it would be M driver controller. So it wouldn't be M intake dot. It doesn't make sense to ask the intake for its driver controller. It doesn't have one.
Isn't there something about a K?
Dot
in there?
X.
No, like you're writing M intake dot M driver controller. That's asking the intake for its controller, which it doesn't have one. You're still asking it for its controller. Like the dot syntax means go ask the
Oh.
intake for its driver controller, but it doesn't have one.
Banner.
Well, what do you want? You just want the driver controller. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah. Dot X, I think. Just, yeah, sure. But dot X just returns the trigger. You don't pass anything to it. Like,
On.
wait, hold on, let me show you. X, it, oh, well, technically it needs an event loop, but No, you call X and it just gives you a trigger. You don't pass anything into it, so you can delete that part. Yeah. Now that you have a trigger, you can say dot whatever. Yeah, on true, I guess. Oh, is my bike in the way?
Oh, you also rode your bike here?
Yeah, on true, and
the
this
only one who rode his bike here.
on true. What does on true
you
want?
Untrue.
No, I
What?
drove.
Here, on true. What does it want?
Makes me feel.
It wants a command. So now you can pass a command into that. And how do you get a command? Exactly. Oh, it's so blurry. There we go.
What's wrong about that?
Let's see.
Wait, why did you press it?
You can probably like put it on the same line. You don't need to. Sure. Oh, you were probably just forgetting like something that the autocomplete did for you.
What happened?
I don't know. Okay, but this should work now. Yeah.
All right.
Let's try it.
What was the KX thing from before? Like, wasn't there like you had to put the letter K before the?
I think that's
button?
before we learned about command Xbox
Oh
controller.
yeah, yeah.
It would be like asking for the button KX
Yeah,
instead of
moment
just saying.
ascension, bro.
Yeah.
Executing. Oh yeah, do you want to put anything on the dashboard to display like states?
Yeah, we can put the state on it later. All right, so let's enable it. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, it was excellent. Yay!
Hey.
It worked, right? It's spinning the right way too.
Is the bottom spinning the right
Yeah.
way?
They're belted. Of course they're spinning the right way.
Matthew.
Okay, so that's good. Let's yeah, we can try and put it on the dashboard, I guess.
Do you? So for the other one, we did the periodic thing
Yeah.
to check if A was pressed, but because we have the Boolean,
Yeah.
do we need to do that?
Wait, where do you show me what you're talking about?
Before we had a thing running constantly to check if A's pressed,
Yeah.
but we don't need to do that for a button this time. We have to do that for a Boolean
Yeah.
to check if it's true or false. So do we need to have it run constantly, or do we just have to have it run?
Still has to run.
When we
Still has to
change
run
it.
constantly because otherwise if you change the boolean it's not gonna
Wait,
like
what
rerun
is
it.
there any way to make it so that it turns on when you're pressing and holding, and then turns off when you let go?
Turn what off?
The intake.
Oh,
pause
yeah.
Button.
Yeah, you
What's
just
that called? It's not a toggle anymore.
it wouldn't be a toggle, it would be you would have a command that yeah, you would have a command that turns on the intake when it starts and turns off the intake when it ends.
Yeah.
And then you would say while true run the
I
command.
see. Okay.
So when it starts it'll run the start and then when it
Can
ends
you do
it'll
an
run
example
the
of that? If it's simple enough.
Loki don't really want to.
Bruh.
Okay. Yeah, but you don't need to mess with robot.java now because since we have subsystem, since we have this intake subsystem now, we have access to like stuff like periodic, so we can just put it in there instead of having to make our own periodic. So it'll be smart dashboard dot. There we go. Too easy.
Too easy.
And then just import it. Cannot be resolved usually means you didn't define it or you didn't import it. So import
Import it.
Where?
it. Using
Just delete the last using the autocomplete.
yeah, using autocomplete you can.
There we go.
It doesn't look like it did anything, but scroll to the top.
It added the import.
Yeah, it
Oh.
added smart dashboard. Yeah, okay. Can do that, and then I'll shorten the code for you. Yay. You don't have to. Oh, yeah, you do have to open Elastic. That's what we're testing. Yeah, we can keep that around if you want to.
I mean, we deleted the button for
No.
You deleted the print statement, but it still tracks it because yeah, put it back.
It's because you forked the previous repository, so it still has it.
Yeah, it like still tracks. Yeah. Yeah, like
X. Oh,
yeah, button state still because it's still tracking it. We just don't have the print statement anymore. Yeah, so
What about the
press
intake?
X.
Show
Yeah.
them for the dashboard.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It tracks
Wait,
it now.
what? Wait.
Amazing skill.
What was it again?
X.
Oh, X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So now go back to the here. Let me just change videos.
What if you do?
Wait.
What if you put another dashboard item?
Well, we
for
can
the
also
speed
just
of
like
the feeder motor.
I wanted to
that way
simplify
it's-
this code first. We didn't
Oh,
get to
yeah,
simplify
do
it.
that.
So what we would do is instead of having a toggle intake on and toggle intake off, right?
Yeah.
You can just say like toggle intake and take a parameter whether it's on or off.
Is that the way it was trying to get us to do it, like Copilot?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like
And we
change
can do that here.
I want you to change intake on to be like intake on off.
Can I do that?
No, you cannot use slashes in a. And then give it a parameter like a Boolean parameter.
Can I just use this or?
No, because you need like this function will take a parameter that tells it what to do. The intake status just keeps track of the state. So give it a parameter. No, give the function a parameter. Intake on off needs a parameter. Yeah. And it'll be a Boolean. It needs a type. You're declaring it, so it needs a type. Yeah, when you go to call it, you don't need the type because you're not declaring it anymore. And then, yeah. Now you need an if statement. So if its status is true, then it's going to be... Yeah, ignore Copilot for this. Yeah. Yeah, intake motor dot set. Yeah. Set to what? What do you want to set it to if it's true?
1.
1, yeah, and then an else. Copilot's right now. Oh. Yeah, sure, you can do that too. And then if status equals false, that's fine, yeah. And you can delete the old code directly below it. Yeah. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Because we replaced the intake off with that now. You still need your brace. Yeah. The one that it's trying to suggest to you. Yeah. Okay, so now... Wait, why is it complaining? It's not, okay. So notice that you can further simplify this code because if status is true, intake status is true. Otherwise it's false. You can just set intake status directly to status. It would do the same thing. Right? Right? Because if status is true, then that's true. If status is false, then it's false. Then like... Now it's just doing the same thing in both branches, right? So now you can just
Put
take
it
it out.
outside
Yeah,
of
just
the-
take it outside. Because it doesn't matter which branch you
This way
take.
you can save a precious line.
Yeah. Exactly. And you can take it out of the other branch. Because it always happens. Now you can simplify it even further. There's a way to do if statements inline, which is what Copilot was trying to suggest earlier. So before line 48, you're going to say intake motor.set.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like insert a line before there and type what I'm saying. Before line 48. Like after that. Like, okay, delete the line that you just did.
Outside the...
Before 48.
Right before line 48. Yeah. There.
Oh,
Yeah. Intake motor.set. Yeah, what it's saying. What it's saying. What Copilot was saying. Yeah. What this means is if status, then 1, otherwise 0.
what?
So
Status is true.
see like the question mark thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this entire expression
Status is true.
evaluates
Set it to 1, otherwise 0.
Yeah,
Otherwise set it to 0.
status. So the entire expression, which consists of that, the question mark, that, the
Yeah.
colon, and that, it'll evaluate to 1 if status is true. Oh, well, can you focus? There we go. It'll evaluate to 1 if status is true and 0 if it's false. And then you can set intake motor to that, which is a lot like nicer than doing the entire if statement. See?
Alright.
Now,
Wow.
if intake status off on, right, in this toggle intake thing, that's like, yeah, accept the suggestion. Sure, you can do that. Because you don't have the on and off anymore. You have like one function, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That we just did?
So let's
So think
see.
about what we just did. We changed the two functions into one,
Yeah.
and it decides based on that
And
parameter.
then here you're just clarifying whether it's true or false.
Yeah.
Right.
This seems like backwards, because like now why do we have a passive parameter?
Yeah.
Instead of just having two functions. Like you could just... So the reason is, think about the relation between this false and this status here. If the status is true, we want to do false, right?
Yeah.
What happens in the else branch? That means this intake status was false, right? Because if it was true, it would have gone up here.
Mm-hmm.
So this means that the status was false, and now we want it to be true. So it seems like it's the opposite, right?
Yeah.
So then we can just, instead of having this if else, we can say toggle the intake to whatever's the opposite of intake status. At the end of the day, that's
so-
what toggling is, right? Just
Yeah.
setting it to the opposite.
So just like do this.
No, you
or
can-
no? Use
Sure, you can do that, yeah. I'll show you how to simplify it further afterwards, but like, yeah, just replace this function with toggle intake on off. Yeah, and if intake status is true, we want false. What's that sound? It's not my phone, is it?
It's a MacBook. Just turn volume on.
Oh, is that like your notifications? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, status,
true.
then we want false. Otherwise we want true. Instead of status, it's intake status, because that's what we're like. Do you see how we just replaced that whole if else with the one line? That's so much faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I didn't know that that's like bi-directional. Like it's like true becomes false, false becomes true.
that's just how we're using it. All it is like an if else inline.
I didn't.
But now think about it. Intake, if it's true, we want false. If it's false, we want true. So we're just taking the opposite of it.
Yeah.
There's already an operator for that. It's called exclamation point.
Oh,
So we can just say not. Yeah, we read it as not, but it's an exclamation point. And then can you delete from there to like
The end.
yeah. This does the same thing.
Huh.
This just gives us the opposite of intake status.
oh.
All right.
And see how much shorter it is now?
Yeah.
It's also so much more intuitive because all we're doing is toggling it to whatever the opposite of the status is. That's what toggling is. You can shorten this one more time by realizing this function is just one line of code that calls another function, so you might as well like put that into here and not have to deal with having a separate function in the first place.
How would I do that? All right. So
Well,
we have-
all that toggle intake does is call the other toggle function, right?
So just cut this and put it there. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. See what I mean?
Wait, no. Where's toggle intake called?
that is
somewhere
for the
else.
control.
Yeah.
So
I mean, is all that toggle intake does is it calls toggle intake on off.
The
Right.
opposite of it. So here, toggle intake on off, and then could you just replace status with the opposite of toggle intake on off or no?
Close. You're on the right track. So what I'm saying is, since this function, all it does is call the other function, you might as well just like grab that function and put it into here.
Oh,
Replace. Like, there's no need to have a function toggle intake on off if it's just that short and you're using it here.
what was that?
You press function. Yeah. And then this status, right?
Yeah.
The status that you were using was actually whatever you passed in. So instead of status, it would be not intake status. So everywhere you see status, you replace it with that parameter. Yeah. Yeah. And then you can remove all the references to on off because it's useless now. Yeah. See, this is what I mean when I say like you can write code a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's easier to start with like the intuitive approach and then just simplify it from there. So this makes even more sense now.
Yeah.
When you toggle the intake, you're just setting it to the opposite and then you're keeping track of the status by flipping it. You can simplify it one last time.
By putting this before and removing the not. Could you?
Actually, good point. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Even better, actually. That was better than what I was going to say. I was going to say you can say, like, intake status 0 or 1. Just flipping it. I don't know if you understand. But this works better anyways, so. Yeah. Cool. And then this run one's, like, that's so short, you don't need to split it
Yeah.
onto another line. So you can, like, put it on the same line, you know what I mean?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, you see how toggle intakes on the next line instead of on the same line as run ones?
Yeah.
Like, that next line pattern is something you do if it's long, but it's not long, so you can just... Yeah, same with the little parentheses.
What's that trying to do?
It's because you have an extra space. Yeah, there you go. And you have an empty line, you can get rid of that. Nice. A lot cleaner, isn't it?
Yeah.
And let's compile it again and make sure it also works after all those changes. Nice. Yay. Nice.
You're
Cool. So, I want you to follow the same format as we've been doing. So, make just one motor
Okay.
and all the configurations associated
Let's
with it.
see, I need a reference.
Does
Make a motor.
Hi Arjun, we're gonna
This is the exact reason why we're not posting it.
write a PID loop
Are there Spark Maxes, right?
for the Spark Maxes for the drivetrain. And this is gonna be one motor at a time, and then we can combine them into the full drivetrain
Drive
later.
motor equals brushless, right?
Yeah.
What's the ID? Do you know?
Don't remember. Check the example. Someone else hold this camera.
All right, let's see. Where's the example? Is it in gallery? I forgot.
I was just gonna check the example code.
Alright,
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
is the
yeah,
exact
good,
reason
good
why we're
try.
not.
Drive.java. Let's go with 20. No, these aren't. Are these IDs?
You gotta like hold the camera well.
Yeah, like here. Are these IDs, Min?
Yes.
So let's just go with 20 then, right?
Oh, so it automatically.
Actually, no. Do the one that doesn't have a rotation applied to it. Yeah, do the front right.
26. Does it matter?
Oh wait, it might be 31.
Huh?
It might be 31.
Why?
Because one is drive, one is steer. I think the second one is steer.
Oh.
Should just got a tripod.
So we create the Spark Max. We need to import that, right?
What?
Do we need to import Spark
Of
Max?
course you do.
Beautiful. And then we're gonna do, let's say, in this thing.
Figure.
New Spark Max config. And then do that. Inverted is false by default, so we can ignore that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In idle.
You want it to be break.
Yep, idle mode. Wait, idle mode, so.
What was off? Did you start it off?
No.
Is the current limit 40?
Off. Sure.
Spark Max. Amazing.
You didn't import idle mode.
Oh.
And then for config, you need to pass the persist and reset. And it's called configure, not config. The other one. The other one.
So if you have it to idle mode coast, it'll just like roll.
Yeah. Like
For the
if it's set to break, you'll like barely
Stop.
be able to move it.
Good. If you set the drivetrain to coast, that'd be like fun, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Do you think Colin can ride in the robot?
I mean,
you could ride on the robot.
yeah.
Try it.
Spark base config.
And then let's just like drive it into a wall.
Reset.
No, I should probably not say that.
It would coast only if like, because generally when your controller, like you let go of the controller, it's gonna send like all the values between 1 and 0 and it drops back. So it's probably gonna slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you're just like standing still, you're gonna be like constantly sending 0, and then someone bumps into it, it'll like go flying. It won't go flying. Like, the inertia is too great for that. But
What's with the complaint here?
oh, you need a.
I have the config. Is that?
Wait, go back to the error message. What's it say? The arguments are Spark Max config, Spark Base reset mode. Oh, it's because you did Spark Base reset mode instead of. You imported the wrong reset mode. Yeah, go up.
What?
No, it's right. Just you imported a different one. Go up. Yeah, this should be Spark. Should be config.spark.
Max, right?
No, idle mode is fine. Reset. Oh,
Try to
wait.
get the words in focus, Matthew.
This one?
Yeah, how to import persist mode? Oh, it's just like that. So you need to import reset mode the same way.
Well, this is a little bit tiring.
Yeah,
That one. Get rid of this.
Yeah.
Mm,
I think I'll
so-
upload these videos to Google Drive.
There we go. It's not complaining anymore.
Yay.
Alright, what else do I have to do? What's with this here?
You're missing something.
Oh, whoops.
Or I could just put these videos on IPFS.
Sure. Alright, go to the example code again. And let's see.
Here?
Yeah. So you need to create Fine.
What's up?
Fine. Okay. Make a second one for the drive, one for the steer. And then you need to get the encoder for the drive and the absolute encoder for the steer. And you need to get the closed loop controller. So basically just what?
So copy and paste all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, called steer motor. Well, technically it should be control, not motor. I would just leave out the motor part, because otherwise now it's like a long name.
Yeah.
Device ID is going to be different. I think it's 26.
Yep, it is.
Oh,
26
and 26 is the other one. Yeah.
Let's see. Drive control.
Yeah, but besides these, you need the encoders and the closed loop controllers, no? From the example code. You need a set of encoders and a set of closed loop controllers.
There is this drive encoder.
The type name is going to be relative encoder, absolute encoder, and spark closed loop controller.
Okay. Why are drive encoder and that thing different?
Because a drive encoder needs to... Control.
Huh?
Drive control.
Get closed loop controller.
Get encoder. You're getting an encoder. It's an encoder.
So that, wait, where is this?
Get encoder.
Oh, get encoder, yeah. Steer is the other one. Interesting. Absolute encoder?
You need an absolute encoder for the steer because it needs like the absolute angle of it. Whereas the drive just needs to focus on how fast it's going. It doesn't need to know where it's positioned. You know what I mean?
Should I put
Yeah.
should I put M underscore for these?
Sure. We
Paul,
have
on your
it, yeah.
turn.
M underscore steer control.
Encode.
What's wrong with this part? Hold up, I'm tripping. Steer encoder, get absolute encoder. Steer controller.
This is an absolute encoder, not a relative encoder.
Oh, this part. Yeah, right.
Need to import it.
Ah, no, wrong one. Hold up. There we go. Yeah.
Now you get your closed loop controllers. You do that after the encoders. Or you don't have to. That's just the way I did it. Wait, what? No, you can't do that.
Huh?
This refers...
Oh, yeah. What? So, hold up.
I mean, after this you make more
This.
closed loop controllers.
Where is this?
Yeah.
These ones, right?
You're gonna have to name them something else. Because drive control is already taken. I realized that now.
So, what would these. Oh.
Yeah. It's whatever you want to do.
M drive.
You just swap the names around?
Yeah, unless we name this like M drive.
Yeah, you should probably do that. And then you want your... Just accept the Copilot suggestions so much faster.
Get
closed
loop control. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to import closed
Right,
loop
right.
controller. Oh, it's Spark closed loop controller. Oh,
Holy shit. The heck?
Spark closed loop controller.
Spark. There.
There we go. Tab it.
Ah. Yes. There we go.
Okay. Now that you want closed loop control, you need to apply some more configurations here. Remember where you did like config dot whatever?
Yeah.
You need more things.
Interesting.
So
Like,
just copy paste that at this point.
okay. All of that?
You'll need the more configs for the steer as well.
Yeah. So let's say drive config.
Oh yeah, you need to actually apply the steer config as well. Because we only did the drive.
Drive config dot encode. Where the hell is drive config?
Right there. You didn't call it drive config.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Is that what I called it? Yeah. Dot encoder. Dot position.
I would just do like drive config dot encoder.
Why?
Because I don't think the syntax works like this. Yeah, I think you have to like manually. Also, it's nicer because you can tell you're configuring different things. Drive config, it doesn't exist because you didn't name it that way.
Oh. Okay.
You're missing your drive config in there as well. And fix your indentation.
Like that.
Yep. Just copy the constants from whatever the constants file was. You can read that file to see like how we derive those values, but
Like a serve module K driving factor.
yeah.
K wheel circumference.
Don't do it right now. Just like read it later. Learn how it's derived. For now, just like.
Yeah. Just leave it.
Well, no, we have.
What?
We have to like.
Put numbers for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to be.
Well,
Oh, that sucks.
I know.
Can you just like download the Java file and put it in?
Bruh.
Why don't you just copy and paste?
This is the annoying thing about dealing with the actual.
Where should I put it?
Module.
I just put it in,
Yeah, and that's fine.
there it is.
And it would be package frc.robot.
Without util?
Yeah, because it's not in a util folder anymore.
So and do we have to include this, right?
Yes.
Does it include if I do that?
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Back to here. And so you have up to that. So mdrive.configure.
Yeah, I just gotta do steer now.
Do we have these? Yeah, we
Yeah,
do
you
have
do.
these, yeah. Just separate
What's
them for
missing?
better formatting.
Yeah, what's it? Oh, because it's drive now, not drive control.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then steer, right?
Yeah.
Steer config new reference, okay. And then
Yep.
yeah. It should be the same thing, right?
Yeah.
40.
Maybe. Check.
Oh, where is this?
It's 40.
There it is, yeah.
In fact, the drive was set to 50, but whatever.
Okay, so the steer is 40.
We need to configure the encoder and the closed loop now.
Yeah, so I just copy and paste this.
Hopefully it should work. And then you need to apply it at the bottom as well.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Steer config. Want that.
Yeah, and you can see this is where we set our PID parameters.
Mm-hmm.
We just set to 100. It's like the most basic PID.
Reset safe persist, yeah.
And then position wrapping is so that if it's at like 359 degrees and wants to go to 0, it can just like go 1 degree over instead of all the way back around. Because it's a circle.
Wow. I think that all set.
Should be okay. Yeah. Let's see. So then actually we want to also do this then. Just copy this function.
This function?
Yeah.
What does it do?
It sets the set point for our two closed loop controllers. So closed loop controller is what you're going to interact with to like control the PID loop.
Mm-hmm.
Chassis, okay, so the angular offset, we're just assuming is the front right, which means that the angular offset is 0. So we don't need to plus anything at all.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fine, yeah. Now, I guess we can pull a second controller.
Let's see.
Or just like, what's the swerve module state?
Desired state.
Swerve state. It's probably just like speed and angle. Okay. So like, okay, now that we have this function, this is kind of like our set speed thing, except for it's setting. Like remember in here, we had a set speed. I don't know. In here we had a set speed function, right?
Yeah.
And then we have like a command.
Mm-hmm.
That's our default command. So this is our set speed.
Okay.
We need a command factory now to call into that. The right one.
Which file did you open before?
Feeder.
Feeder. Would it be a lambda?
It would return a run once.
Mm-hmm.
With
This is within this, right? Hold up. Like here?
no, just via methods.
Public.
Yeah.
It returns, so there's no void, right? Command.
Just command, not commands. Yeah.
And then
Press enter, so yeah. Sure. You can, yeah. And then it's not going to be this. It's going to take your controller input, which is going to be 2 joysticks. So 2 double.
inside here?
Yeah, instead of that, because there's no way to pass that from a
Yeah.
controller.
Where is it? This supplier.
Double. Sure. Yeah.
Two parameters?
What?
2 parameters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Need to import supplier. And we're going to create a desired state out of these 2 values. So how do we do that? Speed can probably just be mapped directly, right? -1 to 1 is like fine. angle though, we're probably going to want to take like the x-axis, and then -1 would be like negative pi. +1 would be pi radians. Right?
Yeah.
So just multiply by pi then.
So
So it's just going to be new swerve module state. Instead of, we have to set the desired state to a swerve module state.
okay.
We can create a swerve module state using new, since it's a class.
In the parentheses here.
You can make a variable too and just pass it, but there's no need for a variable. Yeah, and then go back. There's like, do the third one.
This one.
Yeah. So it needs a double speed meters per second and a rotation 2D angle.
So
Or
that
speed is
would
just gonna be whatever value.
Where's the controller thing?
Yeah, speed supplier. Yeah, dot get. So this is whatever the controller is pressing, that's gonna be our speed. Except for this one, it's gonna be a rotation 2D.
So we have
We have
to
to multiply
multiply.
by I think math.pi.
Yeah.
Sure. Should be fine. Oh, angle supplier doesn't supply rotation 2D, it should just be a double. This is just raw controller input after all. Remember?
Yeah.
It's not a rotation 2D.
Oh, so without this part. Then.
No.
Huh?
Think.
Yeah.
We're passing in controller input.
Right.
Controller input is just a double, so why is it a supplier of rotation 2D?
Oh, so it's just double. Huh?
Then why is that a supplier of double? Well, why is this one a
Why
supplier
is
of
it?
double?
Why?
Because I told you, remember? Maybe it's to like grab the controller input.
How does that work?
If you just pass like a double in there, then the command it returns is always going to set it to the same double.
Okay.
Set speed command is only called once, remember?
Yeah. So this makes it like call like
Live.
live.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
like-
why doesn't this?
It does. It does need to be supplier. So make it a supplier of double.
This one here? Or that isn't that what I had?
Yeah, that's what you had.
Yeah.
But this is not a supplier of double.
So this should be double inside.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that should be able to.
Yeah, except for that's not a rotation 2D. This swerve module state expects a rotation 2D and you gave it a double. So just new
Convert.
rotation 2D, I think, should work.
New.
Yeah. That's all that. And then the D is lowercase. And you should be able to auto import it. There we go.
Wait,
Alright.
so it has the angles, but how does it know if it's facing left or right?
Using the encoder.
Alright.
The encoder will be able to tell it which way it's facing.
I have to
Calibrate
leave
the
soon.
encoder so that 0 is like the right direction.
So
Alright.
leave in a few minutes to site. That should
Probably
Yeah.
pack up.
Here,
but
let's,
do you
um,
want to test this?
Let's try. We need to bind it, so go to swerve constants. Not what the heck am I saying? Robot container. Yeah. And just add like
Where were the other controls?
right there.
Here.
Yeah. Just be like. Oh, you didn't initialize the subsystem. The swerve module.
This here. drive or steer, or do we have to do one or
Modular.
both?
This is only temporary, so
Okay.
just call it drive, I guess. Yeah, sure.
New serve module.
Import. Yep. Oh. Why is it still complaining?
There.
There we go. And then, yeah. I'd probably comment out the intake, the feeder and shooter, since they're using our
Feeder and shooter.
Yeah, do like a block comment. Sure.
And then here I would write
Sure, yeah.
this.
Yeah, and then you need to pass suppliers for the
Let's see what joystick
the
should
first
we
one was
use.
drive. What do you want to do for drive? It was the right stick.
Right stick, yeah.
And it would
So
be the y-axis and negative and apply deadband. So that's right.
the first line, right?
Yeah. The
And
second line
then
would be
get left X is also correct.
Is it?
no, it'll be
For
right.
steer,
X.
right?
Oh, this should
Huh?
be right Y. You want.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And then this should be left X, but it would be apply deadband if you want.
Yeah.
You also
Okay.
don't have to. Also, it's not negative, yeah. So that's fine, actually. Let's try and compile it.
Wait, if I apply deadband, it would be
It wouldn't really do anything.
how would I parenthesize this? Wait. Matthew Till.
Yeah.
That, right? Let's see that. Our
And build
comms
it
down.
first.
Yep. Here, plug in the radio.
No, we're just tethering on.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
Matthew, can you start cleaning up the radio? Put stuff in the box. There we go. Comms are up.
All right.
Build successful.
Deploy. Oh, I can take the triangle.
Where does this go?
In the that.
Next time we should see if we can cook anything on this.
Nice.
Console. Enable. Right.
Yeah, except for.
Do you want to put it on toad?
Let's put it on this one.
Matthew, help us with the card.
Should be that one.
This one?
Yeah.
This here.
So let's see.
Yeah. So this is steer, the left X, and then drive, forward, then backward.
Can we just do this
Wait.
for all four?
The left steer. It's steering backwards.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But it does spin like a full 180 degrees, right?
Yeah.
In either side. Yeah, so we have full rotation.
Yep.
So yeah.
Not the ideal way to drive, but
No,
it's,
no.
it's like the rudimentaries of
Yeah. So what this allows us to do is we can just go one swerve module. meaning that if we now hooked up all four to move the same way, we would be able to move the robot, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, we'd just be able to move the robot because they all steer the same direction, so the
Yeah.
robot never rotates.
Yeah, I really have to go.
Yeah. Okay. So the next step would be to like apply the calculations so that it actually like steers.
Yeah.
But hey, that's it.
Mm-hmm.